Hi, I'm Casandra Ames with the City of Ames. Let's talk about podcasts. Did you know that the City of Ames has a podcast channel? And in addition to doing Belonging in Ames, which you're watching right now, I have a podcast called Up Close. The purpose of Up Close is to get people in the community together, to get them connected, to get them talking to each other, even if they don't know one another. So we bring people here first one-on-one. I talk with the community member, an Ames resident, and we talk about different things about Ames, how they got here, what they like best about Ames, just different things related to the city. At the end of the month, I bring my 3 previous guests together. They may or may not know each other. I never tell them who they are, so it's always a surprise when they get to the studio, and we have a new conversation with everyone here. The questions are slightly different, and the fun thing is, in each individual podcast, when I'm asking everyone the questions, I'm taking notes how they're answering, right? So by the time that we all get together, how I start is by telling everyone how they have connections or things they have in common. Like maybe someone moved here because of Iowa State or a job, or they have family. Maybe they have the same majors. Maybe they studied abroad in the same country. There's always a few things that they have in common, and it's always really cool to see everyone's face light up and have more questions for each other. Once I bring up all the connections, I let them go, as far as I tell them really lean into your curiosity, ask each other questions, and they guide that conversation. I jump in here and there, but overall, they're here to make connections with people they may or may not have known before. And then I challenge them to take this experience and make other connections in the community. I find it interesting that some people are more anxious about the one-on-one podcasts that we do, and then other people are a little bit more anxious about getting in a setting with a group of people, meeting them and then having the conversation. But overall, at the end of the day, when I've asked the question of what they thought about the experience and the benefits, and if they do it again or share this experience with family and friends, overall, everyone's had a really good, positive experience. It's been a really fun, casual conversation, and they've really leaned into asking people questions to truly learn more about them and understand their background, life, commonalities, and overall making those new connections with people. If you think this podcast sounds interesting to you, you can listen to it wherever you get your podcast or at the City of Ames website. And if you want to be a guest on my podcast Up Close, or you have an idea for collaboration for Belonging in Ames, you can get a hold of me at the city manager's office. Hands on.
Well, they can be wherever you want them to be.
Where can you see? If this podcast sounds interesting to you, you can listen to it again. See, the first time I did that, it went like over here.
Yeah, but so
I need a